Hey guys, I hope you're having a very happy full moon. I hope so much that she's being kind to you and that everything in your world is going smoothly, even if we're aware that it can't always be super smooth. And if this one is not, you're not alone. As if full moons aren't generally just intense enough, this one is accompanied by an eclipse. The Earth, the Sun, and the Moon will be aligning tonight, and that gives us a super cool show, but also some really intense energies. And since this is happening during Pisces season, or in Pisces moon cycle, kind of tends to make it even that much more intense, because Pisces is pretty intense just in and of itself. So if you've already been going through it, that's why. At least that's what we're going to say is why, because why not pin our problems on the stars? We never want to use them as a cop-out, but it's a whole lot easier to ride the waves and hold out and just be patient and wait for it all to pass when we can be like, oh, this is happening because the moon's doing that thing. But that doesn't mean that we don't want to use the energy for introspection and meditation, because we always need to be looking at what we're doing and why we're doing it and how we could be doing things better, what we need to release, what patterns in our belief systems and our habits are influencing our life and our world and what we want it to be versus what it is. So definitely introspection, asking questions, meditation, why? Why? Why you? Why me? Why us? Why this? Why that? How come? How can? What new? What old? What's helpful, what's not. Since Pisces is heavily emotionally based and subconscious and other realmy, answers, you'll get answers. If you just open your mind to them and let them flow in, trust what comes in, take notes, bullet journaling, highly recommend that. Remember, abstract. The world is more abstract than what we think it is. Words are more abstract. Feelings, everything is more abstract than what we think it is. So don't try to pin too much on concrete, clear cut. You're more likely to get things wrong doing that. You want more of like generalizations. So general feelings, general directions, general thoughts that point you in a general direction. That's going to be more reliable. And when you're not tying yourself to like specifics, you leave yourself more open for the possibilities and what could be. But yeah, so eclipses are associated with transformation, transformative energy. So, the phoenix rising from the ashes, we have to burn it all down first. And that can be scary, and that can be overwhelming, and that can be really, really, really intense. So please remember to breathe and create space and actively relax your jaw and your shoulders and your face and just melt everything down, all of the muscles, give it to the earth. Like Queen Herbie taught us, drain it down the grounding tube. If you're not familiar with that, imagine that there are tubes running through your body, draining out the bottom of your feet. Drain them down the grounding tube. Ground yourself to the earth. Give it to the earth. Give it all away. You don't want to hold on to any of that. Stay as loose and flowing as you can. Remember, rigidity, if we're drowning, causes us to sink. Yes? Let it flow and let it go. So it should be really fun to watch if you want to stay up all night. You have to look and see in your time zone when you're going to be able to see it, because it's going to go through different phases in different places at different times. So I think it comes through my time, which is Central Time, at like 2 a.m. and at the peak of it, that is. And I just don't know if I'm going to be able to stay up for that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Most likely not, though, because I'm trying to make a 6 a.m. class the next day, tomorrow. But super cool if you stay up and you watch it and you see it, because it's supposed to eclipses with the moon aren't like eclipses with the sun, so it doesn't completely black out the moon, but something about the light interference with the Earth's atmosphere filters out all the blue light, and so the moon turns red. Cool. If you get pictures of that, drop them for us, leave them for those of us who slept instead. Let us live vicariously through you. Please, you do it so that we don't have to. So, and as if all of that wasn't enough, because trust me, from my standpoint, it's definitely been enough. We've been having a lot of dramatic happenings over here in my space. The 14th, Friday, tomorrow, also kicks off Mercury retrograde. Yay! Which is fine. Remember, we don't hate Mercury retrograde. We're not irritated with Mercury retrograde. It's here to teach us patience, slowing down, and slowing down's good. We all need to learn how to slow down more, and it's going to insist that we do. So, all of the rules with Mercury retrograde are starting to kick off, and so you need to allow yourself more time during your commutes and conversations and interactions and in your work. So proofreading, double checking, slowing down, emphasis on the slow. Be very careful that you're not mislooking things and missing things and overlooking things. No big purchases. Of course, we can never put our life on hold, but we can be a little more cautious, a little more intentional, a little more careful with our words and our driving. This is a great time to go back to old projects and look over those and rekindle new fires for them, if you like. Breathe new life into old things. Clear and clear and clear and clean, which, it's moving into spring anyway, so spring cleaning. Clear out everything that you don't need. Clear the clutter, clean the cracks, the nooks, the crannies. Remember, holding on to things just in case is a scarcity mindset. And also, things don't hold memories. We hold memories, and the things trigger the memories forth. A picture would probably do the same thing as the object would, and take up a whole lot less space and require less dusting. The more space that we can create, the more energy we have to work with towards that which we actually want to come forth and be and manifest in our lives. So with all of that, please make sure that you're taking care of yourself, making extra good care to take care of yourself, because we can't bring our best to opportunities and interactions and goals if we're not feeling our best. And so we have to make sure that we're meeting our needs first. We are the priority so that we may make others the priority if we want to. It's necessary to prioritize ourselves so that we may bring our best to everything else. So be gentle with you so you may be gentle with others. And if you need any help with anything, let me know. Namaste.